Robin, we're doing the news, so...
Yeah, we might as well get to the election stuff. Polls are open today in Arizona. It is the latest political primary going on. Of course, we're most interested in the Republican side of any primary in this presidential season. So that's what's happening. Everybody's out in Arizona, I guess, today. I think that Bob Dole is, again, sort of not paying much attention.
Really?
To Arizona. He's left it to Lamar Alexander and Steve Forbes and Pat Buchanan.
Now, that doesn't make any sense, does it? That he would, not pay attention? I mean, isn't he...
Well, he's been there and he's gone already. They're still there, even though it's, voting day.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
So I don't know exactly what his strategy is, but Pat Buchanan is feeling like he's on a roll, and he had this to say.
Pat Buchanan never even expected to even win New Hampshire, I mean.
About his prospects in today's election.
I genuinely believe if I can win Arizona, I can go all the way to the nomination. I think there will be an explosion of support across the country to augment the enormous explosion following New Hampshire.
Well, that's frightening.
So he's feeling pretty good about himself.
Well, this guy Alexander or someone has to drop out and let Dole,
Well, that's what all the analysts are saying. If Lamar Alexander stays in the race, Bob Dole is going to have to do something to try to get more of the support that's going to him, because otherwise he's never going to be able to beat Pat Buchanan.
This guy Alexander is his issue is he's going to set up armies to protect the borders.
Yeah, but why would he, in the face of this surge by Pat Buchanan, continue to damage his party in this way?
Yeah, I don't know. And also he's unelectable because he has too much baggage. I told you with that wacky deals that he was involved in, financial deals. Incredible deals.
But you have to wonder, he's not thinking very much about the party when he sees that his staying in the race is making it a Pat Buchanan race.
Right. He don't care. Wants to be a player.
Very strange. So we have to deal with this Buchanan guy running around with a holster on and
yeah, it's just repulsive that he's actually getting votes.
And thinking that, he's making some sense.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he's starting to think he makes sense.
I think he believes it.
So you just don't know what to say in this instance. Meanwhile, President Clinton is busy taking care of this whole Cuban crisis. Yesterday, he denounced Cuba in strong terms for shooting down 2 civilian planes over the weekend. President Clinton.
Here's the other guy, Clinton.
In broad daylight and without justification, Cuban military aircraft shot down 2 civilian planes in international airspace.
Well, don't tell us what happened. Just what are you going to do about it?
He has decided to effect some sanctions against Cuba. He says that he's going to try to freeze up some of their assets here in the United States so they can pay reparations to the families of the victims. However, Bob Dole has a plan if the president would like to really sock it to Cuba.
He's going to send Pat Buchanan over there with his gun in his holster.
If the president's serious about ending Fidel Castro's regime in Cuba, then he ought to endorse our legislation. He ought to say, I support the Dole-Helms-Burton proposal. And if he does, we can wrap it up this week.
What is the proposal?
I have no clue.
That's what I thought.
Do you think I care?
Nobody cares.
But he just had to say, I have legislation in Congress that would take care of this.
Yeah, if everyone would just listen to Bob Dole, all problems.
Bob Dole should be president already.
Please.
Meanwhile, Pat Buchanan said he basically appreciates the way the president is handling this whole thing.
He likes it.
So why don't we keep him?
I think the president's doing the right thing, but I would provide American air patrols in the Florida Straits.
Well,
so he would use the military for something.
How about giving all the Cubans in Florida the atom bomb and letting them handle the situation? That's what Pat Buchanan proposes for South Korea. Guy's a wacko. It's frightening that somebody could actually follow a guy like that. But, people are they get all excited.
They say, the latest poll shows that he's gaining strength across the country.
Well, yeah, you know what it is? It's all that red clay in Arizona. It makes it is spiritual people.
No. I said across the country.
Oh.
Everybody's seeing what he did in New Hampshire and a couple of these other little wacky things going on. And
they like him.
Hey, maybe we ought to listen to this guy. Maybe we ought to vote for him, too.
Yeah, maybe we ought to get a guy who is against minimum wage and wants to
Do you actually think anybody reads what the guy's actually, he's all about?
I'm convinced that they don't have a clue what he's about.
They just watch TV, and if he's winning, I'll go for him too. I like a winner. I back a winner.
I think people just like all the turmoil. It's fun to watch. I got to admit, I love watching the news.
Meanwhile, there are groups protesting Pat Buchanan when he shows up places. Yesterday, he was addressing some Republican women's group. And there were some protesters outside that got a little vocal. Here is what it sounded like. Number 9.
All right. Go, Pat, go. Pat Buchanan should be greeted like this. This is the guy who was against the Gulf War. Doesn't understand that we need oil. The guy's a complete lunatic.
Yeah,
he's not even sane, I don't think. I think
that people are now realizing that he has to be taken seriously, and protesters are showing up. It'll get a little bit more serious for him now.
I think he might even be mentally incompetent. I don't know. The guy's just
Even some gay groups are now saying they want to debate him because nobody is he stands up there and spouts all these issues or these opinions about gays and about abortion, etc., and nobody challenges it.
Yeah, because he's such a wacko.
Now everybody's saying, well, wait a minute, if people are listening, then we have to start saying something. So some gay group is even saying they want to debate him.
Yeah. They'll do real well.
I'm sure he's going to take that.
Guy's a professional. He'll take that debate. He's a professional commentator.
You think so?
But he is, Pat Buchanan acts like he doesn't know any gay people. There's plenty of gay people on this planet. And what does he want to do with them? There's some good Christians.
Well, even the gays said, most Republicans don't agree with Pat Buchanan where gay issues are concerned because many of them have gay sons, daughters, brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles.
Yeah, that's the problem with being against gay people. The problem is probably your brother or God's sake, your father could be gay. Look at Steve Forbes. Was he going to be against gay people?
He can't be against gay people.
Dad was parading around there flirting with guys. What kind of bathhouses? God knows where he was.
In fact, maybe he should be the gay candidate. The gay candidates the gays ought to look at Steve Forbes as...
I have tape of Malcolm Forbes in the bathhouse. Here it is.
Knight in shining armor. So anyway, the contest continues.
What else is in the news, Robin?
O.J. Simpson is in the news. He is continuing his deposition. Yesterday, I understand, he got a little testy again because they kept asking him about the cut on his finger and how he got it.
I don't remember.
And he kept coming up with different stories, and when the attorney said to him, get it straight, which of these things really is the reason you cut your hand? He apparently cursed.
What the hell does that mean? I was locked in the trunk of my car.
He apparently cursed at the attorney and seemed to get a little bit irritated. So the attorney later said to reporters, it seems that he has a lot of trouble answering that question.
It happens.
How did he cut that finger? Meanwhile, yesterday, I told you there were reports in some of the tabloids that the families were going to settle out of court. Here is Daniel Petrocelli, one of the attorneys for Fred Goldman.
This lawsuit was not brought by Mr. Goldman for money. A suit for money is the only legal recourse that Mr. Goldman has to seek legal accountability for the murder of his son, Ron.
So he's staying in. He's not taking any settlement.
Yeah, I didn't think he would. He's a cool guy. Handled himself real well.
So don't look for that to happen. Cindy says that O.J. has sold his Manhattan co-op. So O.J. passed a co-op board. I don't see why so many other people have so much trouble. You know how they're always giving everybody hell in these buildings? Somebody approved O.J. Everybody should get in.
Right. Should be no standards.
Go figure.
I heard Susan Smith, the woman who drove her kids into the river, she bought his co-op.
No, you know what? I was looking in the paper. They say O.J.'s apartment was a 4.5 room apartment. 4.5 4.5 rooms.
Yeah.
Not 4 bedrooms. 4.5 rooms.
That's $1 million.
And it cost $1.1 million.
Yeah, I know. That's Manhattan.
That's criminal.
Yeah.
There's no 4.5 rooms worth $1 million.
Maybe they're big.
Oh, they got to be awfully big rooms.
I guess that cuts you out of buying an apartment, huh?
Oh,
It's unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely ridiculous.
How many rooms is your apartment?
Probably 4.
You know yours?
5.
5. Yours is $6 million.
I have a bigger apartment than I.
You know your apartment costs $6 million? You're lucky you rent.
Jeez. Who's supposed to live here? Leave all the apartments for Rush Limbaugh.
Yeah. He can afford them.
That's horrible. That's exactly how I feel about it. Today, a retired Episcopal bishop, Walter Reiter, becomes the focus of a charge of heresy. This retired bishop is being investigated by the church for violating the doctrine that says, I guess, you can't ordain openly gay men.
Yeah. Because most priests are gay. But as long as they...
Episcopalians, they get married and everything.
Oh, is that right?
But this guy took it upon himself to decide that the church couldn't keep gay men from serving in certain positions in the church and being pastors, etc., I guess.
Well, let's say God is no homo. I mean, let's be honest. You're going to start saying that, I'm leaving.
The Episcopal Church allows the ordination of heterosexuals, both married and celibate singles. Celibate homosexuals can also be ordained. But you can't be still rump wrangling and do that.
OJ wants to know, if you kill 2 people, can you be ordained? It's just a question. He's not saying he's guilty. Just wants to know.
They don't say anything about that in the Bible.
I know 2 things. God is white, and he's not gay.
Well, but God made gay people.
Yeah. No, that's fine. You know me. I got nothing against gay people.
So why can't they serve in the church?
Absolutely they can.
Not according to these Episcopal bishops. They're investigating this guy for heresy.
I got a hair, you see? Heresy.
So he will be facing 9 church elders, I guess, today to try to explain himself and to explain what he was all about.
Church elders. Yeah. Elders go real big with homos. They're very understanding. Yeah. They all look like Bob Dole. We want to be ordained. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I fought in World War II, you bastard. You homo. You homo bastard. Get out. Get out, you queer. That's right. They're not tolerant.
Here is the bishop himself, Walter Reiter.
Someone told me he went in to get ordained, and the elders beat him up. They did some fag bashing.
He's not gay. He just ordained gay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
They can take away this bishop stuff, but they can't take away my baptism in the kingdom of God.
Well, thank you, Bishop Reiter.
Bishop Reiter, Bishop Reiter, Bishop Reiter, Bishop.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu.
We have one of the gay bishops on tape.
I never get sore testicles.
There he is.
Archbishop Desmond Tutu of South Africa has contributed to Bishop Reiter's defense fund.
Is that right?
Thank you very much.
That's Bishop Tutu.
Okay. Gay and lesbian Irish Americans have again asked the federal judge to allow them to run a protest parade prior to this year's St. Patrick's Day parade.
Oh, we're up to that again, huh?
Yes, every year we have to go through this. They want to march in the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Let them march.
Essentially a Catholic parade. The Catholics are opposed to gays.
So tolerant.
And they will not allow them to march under a banner down the street with them. So every year, then they march down the street before the parade to protest.
The Irish should let them march in the parade, but let them march over an open manhole and they all fall in. How's that? That'll solve everyone's problem.
So we'll have to see how the court feels about it this year. They've given up, I suppose, asking to be a part of the parade. They just now want to be able to march before the parade. 2 teenagers have been arrested for making obscene phone calls to homes in Patterson in Putnam County.
Hello, is this Nancy Sirianni? Hello, is this Nancy Sirianni Marlin? Yeah.
Deja vu.
They were making the phone calls from a payphone at Pauling High School. The boys, 14 and 15 years old, have been charged with aggravated harassment. Police say they were able to trace the calls back to the payphone because the calls were made collect.
I see.
Don't
Smart.
I'm seeing phone calls collect, you sillies.
Yeah, did you learn anything on this show?
The boys were making their phone calls during their free period.
Hello, is your refrigerator running? Yes. Well, then why don't you go catch it? Get it?
So that's our obscene phone call news for the day.
Actually, the police traced the number back to 516-922-WINE.
I always wondered about that free period. What are you supposed to do in it anyway?
What?
That's when they were making the phone calls, during free period.
Right, free period. You're supposed to make phony phone calls. In the good old days, you used to smoke crack.
Now, I mean, that's a step up, making phony phone calls.
What else is in the news, Robin?
A New York man faces, you said you're having trouble with potty training.
Right.
A New York man faces murder charges for allegedly beating his 2-year-old son to death during a day-long potty training session.
It can get intense.
You sympathize.
I keep shaking the kids. They don't get it.
Shut up! Police say Anthony Mickle.
If you don't go in the toilet, I'll beat the crap out of you.
Forced the boy to stay on the toilet for more than 12 hours, alternately smacking him and feeding him.
Wow.
What kind of message does that send?
That's how Jackie's cat died.
The boy was found in the family's Bronx apartment on February 20th, bruised and unresponsive with a dislocated arm and cigarette burns on his body.
A lot of good...
You're supposed to take the cigarette out of your hand when you slap the kid.
That's not the way to smoke.
What a waste of a good cigarette.
Well, there's a lot of good parenting going on in the Bronx, evidently. How many abuse cases do we get out of there a day?
Oh, it's too many to count, actually.
It's contagious.
Just after he was born, the boy had been placed in the city's care apparently because of a positive drug test on the part of his mother or something. His mother had a history of drug abuse. But he was returned to his parents in the past year. Well, that was a good move. Also in the news today, there's a weird story about some parents who are fighting to keep their baby on life support. A Queens judge will hear a hospital's request tomorrow to remove a 5-month-old girl from life support against her parents' wishes. The parents feel the child can be revived. The hospital says the child is brain dead as a result of child abuse. They think the baby is a victim of the shaken baby syndrome.
Shut up!
And the
shake and bake syndrome?
Shaken baby.
Oh, shaken baby.
Yeah. The parents are saying, no, there's some kind of medical problem here, and if you keep the baby on life support, then, she'll probably wake up. The parents, one is a doctor, said the doctor says he walked in and found his baby not breathing and unresponsive, and he shook her a couple of times to try to get her to breathe.
Some doctor. Who's that, Dr. Mo? Or Dr. Larry or Dr. Curly? Dr. Mo.
So now a judge is going to have to try to figure this all out. Of course, their attorney, Ron Kuby.
Kuby.
Is it Kuby?
I think so.
No, Ron Kuby says that he's the guy who used to work with William Kunstler.
Kunstler. Everyone misses him.
Well, Kuby says that these parents would not have even been charged if they weren't black.
Oh, they're black?
Yes.
And what about the other child abuse from? Where are they from? In the Bronx? What are they, Puerto Rican or black?
I told you the guy's name was Mickle.
Mickle?
So I don't know what that is.
That's what I call private parts, so I can't tell what that is. Mickle.
You know how we have
Give me some Mickle, baby.
Don't ask, don't tell homosexuality policy in the military?
Yeah, I'm afraid to ask, Fred.
Police.
But they're now saying that the military officials are going after gays more vehemently than ever and throwing them out of the service.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know how well Don't Ask, Don't Tell is working.
We interviewed a Army general about this policy. Here's what he had to say.
Oh, get away from me, you and your jerky questions, you bloody fool.
Well, that's what you should say. But they say the military or Pentagon documents show that service members are continuing to ask those questions. And if your sexual orientation is discovered, you're being booted out. So I don't know what we're supposed to do here. If gay people want to be in the military, let them.
Sure.
Who cares? Let them tell. I don't care.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
Sylvester Stallone has fired his agents again.
Jackie wants to know when he can get an agent so he can fire him.
This time he dumped ICM and went to William Morris.
I'm going to dump ICM and go to William Morris. Tough decision.
My question is, what can William Morris do for him that ICM couldn't?
Nothing. See, everyone in show business switches their agents every year or two, and none of these agents, are bad.
But it's not like Sylvester Stallone is not getting work.
Yeah. And he's getting plenty of money for his work.
Sure. So what more could they have done?
He wants prestige. Mike Ovitz isn't at ICM anymore, so he wants,
I see. He's
he wants the top guy, yeah.
They're not the top anymore.
Right. Someone else is going to do something different. All these agents phone in, they'll work anyway.
The Grammy telecast is tomorrow night.
Is that right?
The big question is whether they are going to bleep some performances or not.
See, I stick with my agent, Tom Buchwald. You see me switching around every minute. I'm very satisfied.
I'm talking about the Grammys now.
Oh. Screw the Grammys. F them. F them where they sit.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
There are a couple of different.
They try to get me to promote, what do you call that?
To present.
Present. Yeah, present. One of those things. I told them to go. I told them to shove that Grammy where they sit. It's a big round sphere. I said, don't you come to me with your half-assed invitation to go present. You should have heard the invitation. Well, we don't know. We might have an opening, and maybe we'll let. You don't let me do anything. I'll tell you when I do something, you creep. Nobody even cares about the Grammys.
I was talking about the question of to bleep or not to bleep.
Oh, please. No one even cares. What, Alanis Morissette? What is her name?
Alanis Morissette.
Alanis. There's a name I shouldn't even have to memorize. Alanis Morissette wants to sing a song that's got the F word in it.
And has a reference also to oral sex.
Yeah, nobody's ever heard that before.
But I think there are a couple of other nominees who are scheduled to perform that also have some problems with lyrics or whatever. And they were wondering if CBS was going to have a 7-second delay or something working, or whether they were going to just let these songs go on. And
you know what song they're worried about? God Was One of Us.
Yeah, the Joan Osborne song?
Some Catholic people don't like it because it mentions the Pope. You mention the Pope, you're a bad person. It's ridiculous. These people, these religious yahoos are taking over society. And Alanis Morissette, and Joan Osborne, I thought their 15 minutes of fame were up already.
Not quite. The Grammys haven't occurred yet.
Grammys.
So anyway, it's a question of what will happen. Everybody's expecting CBS to cave in and bleep. They say a spokeswoman for CBS has said it has asked nominee Morissette to alter lyrics.
It's a show for your Grammy, and she can't handle lyrics like that.
So that would be interesting to see. I like it when they do that. Like to see what they're going to do. And David Spade has taken a leave of absence from Saturday Night Live.
Well, it's very hard to do 5 minutes of work a week on a Saturday night.
He's burnt out.
Yeah, can you imagine? I should be burnt out. I don't understand.
Well, that's what everybody's been asking you for years. When are you going to burn out? Would you please burn out?
I think I am burnt out. I feel, I see this guy. He's burnt out, David Spade. He was even complaining to me when he was in here.
Yeah, he said it while he sat here.
He says, it's very difficult. I have to do 5 minutes of my own a week. I said, gee, that's horrible. That sounds really tiring. Well, he was exhausted after publicizing his movie.
So now he's got to sit out?
I do a radio show. I publicize the book. I wrote a book. I'm doing a movie. I'll publicize the goddamn movie and do the radio show at the same time. And I'll tell you what motivates me. The reason I don't burn out is because I'm married. What, I'm going to sit home?
If you had an empty house, you'd be burnt out too.
Oh, I would never show up.
Is that what you're saying?
I would be sitting there with a big smile on my face. Right? Right.
You'd be telling everybody you were locked in the trunk of your car.
Of course. That's what that guy's got too much fun going on. Anything else, Robin?
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Howard. And finally this morning, a couple of things. First of all, I'm reading some of this stuff I just cannot believe. Jason Patrick, do you know who that is?
Of course I do. He's on Beverly Hills 90210.
No, he isn't.
He's the one who dated Julia Roberts.
Right, for a minute.
Right.
But can you name a movie he's been in?
No, it's like Antonio Banderas. It's another guy.
I just read that he's going to be offered $4 million for his next part, or he's getting $4 million for his next movie role.
Yeah, from Jackie's production company.
Who would pay that?
Nobody. What?
School too.
$4 million. These guys never even... that's what the amazing thing about Hollywood. This guy has never put a seat... Put an ass in a seat.
Ass in a seat.
He hasn't. Same with Val Kilmer. Any of these guys.
Right, and they get one, and Jason Patrick hasn't even had one hit.
I know I can put asses in the seat. No one wants to pay me.
They always argue with you about money.
I got a movie. I haven't seen a dime yet. No one wants to pay me. I want some cash.
How does this stuff happen? I also see that Sharon Stone's movie company is complaining about her. They say that she agreed to appear in their film nude.
Right.
And that there were discussions about this beforehand. And then while they were doing this movie, whatever it is, she decided not to. They're doing a remake of Diabolique.
Oh, you got to be naked in that.
And
what is
she then decided that she was not going to appear nude because she was afraid, they're saying, she was afraid that it would jeopardize her chances of winning an Oscar this year.
Oh, we've already seen her cookie. And so she got famous showing her chooch.
Holy.
And she threatened to sue the movie company with, or hit them with sexual harassment charges if they force the issue.
Well, she's real easy to work with.
Holy.
I'd rather work with Deborah Winger.
Sarah Jessica Parker is denying rumors that she is pregnant with Matthew Broderick's baby. She says that is not true. They're still seeing each other. And they're going to be on Broadway together soon, but she's not pregnant.
Yeah, she should try to trap him.
Why?
She's not getting any younger.
Oh, you're so disgusting.
It's time.
So disgusting.
It's true, though. You know what? You've said it. You said the same thing.
Oh, stop it. She can afford to take care of her own child if she wants one.
Really?
Yeah, she makes money.
Really?
Yeah. And Adjua Pavarotti is finally speaking.
That's the wife of Pavarotti?
That's right. Luciano's wife. His lawful wife, not the secretary. She says that his affair with that young secretary could lead him to a dangerous and painful situation.
Yeah, it's called orgasm.
But she did not mention divorce.
Right.
But she did say this wasn't his first affair. So why is she sitting around? Divorce him.
You want to give up a hunk like that?
Yeah, I don't think I could live without him. And here is Princess Di in a rap song.
Really?
I think they could sell anything as music in England. I guess somebody sampled that interview she did and put it to music.
Okay, let's listen to it. I like it. You know what?
Marriage hasn't worked.
I like it.
I don't want a divorce.
It's cool.
I don't want a divorce.
She sings good. Sounds like Madonna, if you ask me.
I don't want a divorce.
We have Prince Charles'
Sing
song.
along, it goes just like this.
This is it, Prince Charles.
Coco makes your way before you down. Coco makes you sleep. Back to your prime. Whiskey's for celebrating dinner. 60's body weight comes out of your feel you're drunk. Ready?
That is actually Prince Charles.
Oh, God.
Marriage hasn't worked. Marriage hasn't worked.
Marriage has...
Has it what?
Should enunciate. Marriage hasn't worked. Marriage hasn't...
I don't want divorce.
I like it. Maybe I'm nuts. I don't want divorce.
I don't want
Great drummer. I think RoboCop was on drums. Anything else, Robin?
Yeah, one other thing.
Yeah.
We were talking about Heng S-Nor yesterday. The police still have no idea what happened there, why he is now dead. But this is a man who did survive a number of atrocities in his lifetime. He went through that whole Khmer Rouge atrocity over in Cambodia. And twice survived when they put plastic bags over his head and tried to suffocate him. Jackie, come on, calm down.
Come on, Jackie's having a good time.
And they even, did things like smashed his ankle and cut off a pinky once when they heard him call his girlfriend sweetheart instead of comrade.
That's nothing. Did you read about this? He was a doctor.
Yes.
Over there, and he was in the middle of operating on a patient, and the Khmer Rouge came in. This was like during an invasion, and they said, "Are you the doctor?" Now, if he said he was the doctor, they would have killed him on the spot because they're against intellectuals and anybody with a degree. All the intellectuals were killed. Right. So he said no. He goes, the doctor just ran out the door, and he let the patient die. He had to let the patient die on the table, and then his wife was pregnant, and she gave birth. And she had, was given birth, and due to complications in childbirth, she died. But he could have operated on her right there in the camp.
But he couldn't show anybody that he had
that he was a doctor.
Education.
So he let his wife die. Because otherwise they both would have died anyway. So he figured, well, you might as well die.
Jeez, well, maybe...
No, but come on. What's he going to do? Why should they both die? He had to get back to being Hollywood.
But what were they going to do with all the other sick people? They didn't want doctors.
Yeah, Khmer Rouge is not real. The only reason I know about the Khmer Rouge is because I was a member for many years. I was in the Khmer Rouge.
Well, you're certainly no intellectual.
I used to kill all the intellectuals. I killed about 50 intellectuals once, and their kids.
You don't look like Khmer Rouge to me.
Oh, yeah, I'm a very tall chink. I'm like Gulliver over there.
7-foot Chinese guy.
Yeah. You know who would have been safe from the Khmer Rouge?
Who?
Baba Booey.
No
intellectual capacity whatsoever. Thank you, Robin.
Goodness. But, just imagine that. And then the other thing that I thought was strange, he had a $400 apartment in Chinatown.
Yes. So is OJ.
Out in, I guess, what is that, Los Angeles where he was?
Right.
The Chinatown, they had only a $400... This is a guy who won an Academy Award.
Yeah, well,
He's living in a $400 apartment, but he had just gotten out of his gold Mercedes.
Yeah, and also he was involved in putting together a $20 million deal for...
Over in Cambodia.
They have to build, like, hotels or something?
Well, he was putting it together. Didn't mean anybody had put up $20 million.
I don't know what he was into.
But, it's just odd. $400 apartment, gold Mercedes. So anyway, they think it might have been a botched robbery attempt, but then again, there are some other people who are saying, no, we don't think so, because as soon as he stepped out of his car, he got shot.
But in all seriousness, not to belittle the guy. I mean, he had a tough life and everything, but that Academy Award was a Mercy Academy Award.
Oh, stop it. That was a brilliant performance.
Yeah, he acted like a tortured chink, and guess what he was? A tortured
Let
chink.
Let me see you do it.
I can do it.
Come up with the missing pinky finger and everything.
No. You torture me, and I'll guarantee I could act tortured.
You could tell he could act. When he was asked if he was a doctor, he acted like he was.
There you go.
He was a good actor.
I don't know who he was up against that year, but I know a lot of people were pissed off. Hollywood never recovered from that. They're like, oh, God, I'm going to Lee Strasberg for like 30 years. Chinese guy comes in.
This guy walks out of a forest.
He comes out of a rice paddy of skulls. Oh, I hurt hand.
I might have a award now.
Yeah, you want to see that guy act? Ask him to act like a black basketball player. I bet you can't do that. All right, Robin, let's get the hell out of here already.
No sympathy. That was some tough life he had.
Jackie the Penthouse Martling. He really did have a tough life. No sympathy from Jackie.
I don't think I could have lived through it.
Hey, let me get my plug. Jackie Penthouse Joke Page Martling, get the hysterical 2-hour video. Notice he doesn't care about the guy from Vietnam, but he cared about that cat.
The cat he didn't want to talk about.
Right.
Here he's cackling.
Cackling away.
Howling.
Get the hysterical 2-hour video of his wild game, Stump the Joke Man. Only $15 plus $4 shipping and handling. Jokeland special, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Thursday night, March 7th, Jackie at Rascals by the Shore in Ocean Township, New Jersey. For Jokeland's web address and Sergeant Pecker info. Hey, Jackie, give us one of those killer jokes you're going to do over there. Let's hear it.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, of course
He
you
himself out.
He ran out of killer jokes. 516-9221. All right, do one of the bad ones you're going to do over there. No. This Thursday, it's King Norris Unplugged at La Barbade in Manhattan. That's Fred's band.
When is Fred doing this?
Thursday. He should be nice and awake on Friday. How come Fred can go out in the middle of the week and stay out
At work.
because he doesn't do anything? Joan Rivers tonight at Tattoo in New York City. And if you're planning a wedding or party, you need a DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040.
I think Fred said he might be at Joan Rivers tonight.
Oh, yeah.
She said it was at 8 o'clock, so they go.
Yeah, whatever you have to do, pal.
Whatever.
You don't need to be awake.
Of course not.
Did you work on that bid I assigned you?
I have it 3/4 completed.
Oh, all right. I don't think you should be going out tonight until your bid is completed.
Well,
I got to give him like homework.
It would be completed before I went out. How's that?
Will it? All right. I asked Fred to work up something, bit of material. I think it'll be kind of fun.
Yeah.
It's already 5 days.
Oh, dear.
All right, he needs time. All right, take it easy.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I'm trying to have a life.
Come on, dude.
What do you do when you go home? Do you go work on the bit?
Yes, I
So
did.
you put in that many hours already on this?
Well, you don't realize that you actually have to listen to the music first beforehand, select the music.
I asked Fred to pretend we were starting a new country and draft a new constitution. That's right.
The Bill of Norris.
Yeah, Fred's creating a country.
There you go.
Just for one lousy bit. He had the whole weekend, everything.
I'm doing it, man.
Yeah. You're going to Joan Rivers is what you're doing.
Who said that I was? I asked about it. Didn't mean I was going, just asked about it.
All right, let's say good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.